Good morning. Well, good morning to me and good afternoon to you because of the time difference. Hope you're well. Sava here from Football Heritage TV. This morning I wanted to talk about one player just quickly, and that is Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish seems to get a lot of stick from a lot of different people. Doesn't score enough, doesn't assist enough, he's not a Pep type player, he doesn't suit Man City, he cost £100 million. I'm sorry. I think if anyone actually watches the game rather than looks at a stat after the game, they will see that Jack Grealish is a fantastic footballer that has fast become one of Man City's most important players. Last year, Pep Guardiola did what Pep Guardiola does with most of his players. Obviously, with certain centre-backs and with players like Haaland, he gets them straight in, they play every minute of every game. What you saw, though, with the likes of Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, Mahrez, Sane, now Grealish, what we're seeing is, even when Foden was coming through the youth team, what you see is he gives you a couple of games, then you're on the bench for a couple, 20 minutes here, 30 minutes there, to learn the Pep Guardiola way of playing football. Now, people laugh at this. People say, oh, why is he different? Well, of course his style is different. His football relies on complete domination of possession, complete ball retention, pass and move, and no real mavericks. Now, whilst they're all talented, skillful players, when I say no real mavericks, he doesn't have someone that will go on a mazy run and beat 9 players and not look at his teammates. Their game is all about playing in triangles, passing the ball, going to get it again, receiving it, always being open, always being in space, knowing where your next pass is. And to be fair, Grealish wasn't doing that at Villa. At Aston Villa, Jack Grealish was the main man. He was the big fish in a small pond. So every time you watch when Aston Villa got the ball, they looked for Jack. It didn't matter where they were, they looked for him from the right side of the pitch, the left side or the centre. They got it out to Jack Grealish and hoped that he could beat a few men, whip one in the top corner, and everyone said, what a player. And yes, what a player. Then they said, oh, not the same player as Man City. Well, of course he's not the same player at Man City, because Man City have 6, 7, 8 players that can do what Jack Grealish does. When you go to Man City, you're a small cog in a massive wheel, and that's what Jack Grealish has had to learn. And people saying he's not as good a player, I think he's better. If you look at him now, his all-round game, his touch, his control, his passing, his skill, his ability to beat a man, and this wonderful ability to draw a foul. So people say, oh, he spends a lot of time on the floor, because he draws clever fouls, because he's a very intelligent footballer. He keeps hold of the ball, he retains possession and drags his team far up a pitch. That's a very special commodity to have within a football squad. On top of all of that, what he's got now is this unbelievable work rate and work ethic. I think if anybody had watched the Man City Liverpool game yesterday, you would have seen a goal and assist and an incredibly well-earned block when he ran back, keeping up with Mo Salah and getting the block in. We wouldn't have seen that from Jack Grealish before. For me, a wonderful player. I'd have him in the England team, game in, game out. Absolutely gutted that my club Spurs never got him all those years ago. A fantastic footballer who, could he score and assist more? Sure. But I bet you if you ask him and you ask Pep how they're playing, they'll tell you he's playing brilliantly. So, all I'm saying is sometimes when we judge a player, sometimes watch what they're doing, the overall game. This guy is special. He is a real talent, and I think he's had an absolutely amazing season. Let me know what you think, and try doing it without being rude. A lot of talk in the last 24 hours about why my content isn't just Spurs, and should it just be Spurs? I'm just a guy talking football. That's all it is. So for me, Jack Grealish, a wonderful football player that doesn't get enough respect. A top player. And I think yesterday was another great performance by the guy. Anyway, take care, see you soon, please like and please subscribe.